Welcome back to the channel. We're getting ready to have a quick discussion about bringing more money into your life. A short video packed with gold nuggets and info that I'm sure you do not want to miss. But before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead and bless the channel with a like and a subscribe. In this video, I want to show you 2 ways to get access to below market price distressed real estate assets. In other words, I want to help you get your hands on some investment property with plenty of equity to grow so you can make money with it, whether or not you're buying it to hold, remodel for rental, and then rent it out, or if you're looking to buy it and then fix and flip. Okay, one way uses the MLS, and the other way, well, it's several different strategies. It does not use the MLS at all. So let's talk about the way that does not involve the MLS. This is just searching for pre-foreclosure leads, properties that have already started the foreclosure process. They haven't completed yet, but they are in default. There's a few different ways you can go about doing this. The first way that I want to highlight is using free online directories. Now, with free online directories, this is really good for somebody that does not have much of a budget to start this, and somebody that has a really fast life where you got a lot going on and you just ain't got all day to do this. This is using companies like Zillow. And although this is a perfectly fine way to search, what you're going to find with some of these properties is that this information is going to be out of date. Okay. And that's the real downfall to using free online directories like Zillow. But it is an option for you if you just, don't have a budget to do it another way and you're comfortable with using that platform. Another way you can do it, now this will also be free, but will take a little more legwork, is old school searching county records online, whatever county you live in. You're actually able to search those records online. And what you're going to look for is some key phrases. The key phrases you'll look for is notice of default, notice of sale, and list pendings. Those are the phrases that you're going to look for the properties that are distressed, that are starting to go through the foreclosure process. Another way that you can do it with the county records is old school newspaper. Now, if you're in an area where your newspaper is also online, you can search it online, and they have public notices in the newspapers that will have information on distressed properties. Again, this can be a regular paper format, or if you're in a place where your paper has gone completely digital online, you can also get it that way. Another way you can do it, but this is going to cost you a little bit, is by purchasing leads. And this would be using companies like Redx, and there's plenty of others. I'll leave a link or two in the description to a couple companies where you can do this. They'll actually send you properties that are already in default and that have at least had the pre-foreclosure uh, process started by the bank actually filing the paperwork. They usually give you a free service where you'll maybe get a couple of leads a week, or you can sign up for a subscription service, and they usually range between, say, $40 to about $75 for a subscription service, and it's normally month to month. And typically, you get a bit of a discount if you sign up for an extended period of time and pay it all up front. They'll give you a 10 to 15% off of an annual as opposed to you doing it monthly. So those are some ways for you to get your hands on pre-foreclosure leads and leads that are going through the foreclosure process, properties that are distressed and already in default. Another way, which uses the MLS, is to look for old-fashioned short sales. Guys, short sales to me are underrated. They're a pain in the butt, I won't lie to you, but they're an underrated way for you to get your hands on distressed property at great prices. And don't think just because it's a short sale that the property will be in poor condition. Many times these are just people that have, maybe incurred a job loss, illness, divorce, something that prevented them from paying. And basically what a short sale is it's the bank allowing that borrower to sell the property for less than what they owe, and they will forgive them for the rest of it. The good thing for you is you can sometimes get short sales 10, 20, 30, even 40% below market value. They do take some time to close. So the process kind of goes as such. You have to get the seller to sign off on the deal, even though by law they won't be able to profit a dime from it, but the bank is going to release them from the remainder of the debt. And then they submit it to the bank, and you have to wait on the bank to approve that short sale price, and then it moves forward like a regular deal from there. Once they approve it, you usually can close in, say, anywhere from 25 to about 40 days. Now, again, short sales can take months to complete, but for the amount of equity that you can get in a property, it can be well worth it. Mostly they're going to be residential properties, so I'm talking 1 to 4 units. But again, it can be a great come up for you as far as getting lots of equity in a property, getting it undervalued. And in most cases, banks will even pay some of the buyer's closing costs. So you can even get some of your closing costs paid by the bank in a short sale. So check out those two options. Let me know if you got questions on it, comments. Those are the two that I'm sharing with you today. One is looking for foreclosed and pre-foreclosure leads, properties that are in default, that have already started the process. I gave you several different ways to go about doing that. The second thing is short sales, which I think are underrated. I won't lie to you. Again, they are a pain in the butt to do, but for the amount of equity that you can gain from doing a short sale, many times it can be worth it. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell on this video so you'll know when I got more videos like this coming out. Our friends at YouTube think that this is the next video that you should watch. So make sure you do what YouTube says and watch this next video. But until I come back with my next video, I want to thank you for watching, and your boy is 100% gone.